happens to be right across the Village of Tuckahoe Police Department. And guess what? It's no coincidence. There's no cameras. This mansion was built in the 1800s. Just take a look at this decoration. It's for the Halloween season. But guess what? Look who we have. As you can see behind me, crews have been here all morning working to restore power as quick as possible. The elderly man was transported to Jacoby Medical Center being treated for burns and other injuries, and the firefighter is also being treated for minor injuries. As you can see, there are hundreds of people here today for March for Our Lives. If you take a look at the crowd, they're all here fighting for one common cause, to fight against gun violence. These people are holding signs, some saying enough is enough. The line bikes are pretty easy to use. You simply use your phone, you unlock it, and then hop on like I'm about to do. Now, it's been a while since I've ridden a bike, so bear with me. But once you hop on, you can ride to New York City. In breaking, Joseph Percoco, the former aide of Governor Cuomo, has been found guilty on 3 charges and not guilty on 3 other charges. But Percoco's lawyer says there was an inconsistency in the verdict. Take a look, just to give you a comparison. The tree was so massive, it was even bigger than the tree standing next to it. Did practice on that swing a little bit out here on the golf course, but hundreds of people are out here today, and some of those faces you may recognize.
I feel great. It's amazing day.
Good evening. Well, the wind gust continues to pick up and the snow continues to fall. There's about 7 inches of snow on the ground right now. Gracias por estar con nosotros. Les saludo Jessica Vallejo. Esta noche comenzamos con una caliente nota. Un incendio en el Parque Big Ben ha dignificado más de 750 acres. On Manville Road and Wheeler Ave, you're allowed to park at the meter for up to an hour. Some meters read 1/4 for 20 minutes and others say 1/4 for 30 minutes. But when you look at the clock, all of them give you 20 minutes.
Certainly is unfair and frankly typical of all of Westchester with the money grab. Here they're telling you one thing, that you're getting 30 minutes for a quarter and we're getting 20 minutes for a quarter. So typical of all our towns, just pure money grab. People have reported to Fios One News that they are getting shortchanged, losing 10 cents.
I put in the quarter, and all you get is 20 minutes. Well, something's wrong here.
So we put it to the test with a resident of Pleasantville, Chris Zielek. We put the quarter in the meter that read 25 cents for 30 minutes and only got 20 minutes. Zielek tells us this is unfair to people.
And they're not getting what they're paying for, and you could possibly get a ticket if you show up 25 minutes and you're expecting 30.
But in the middle of our interview with Zielek, a parking enforcement attendant approached Zielek, at first saying he was incorrect.
20 minutes for each quarter. It's not the only one. Oh yeah, there's another one over here.
Yeah, all right, I'll tell him.
The parking enforcement attendant realized there is a problem, saying she will report the issue to officials.
Maybe they should lower them so short people can read and see what's inside here. The meter maid couldn't even see it.
We reached out to Mayor Pleasantville, Peter Shearer. He said in a statement to us, quote, "I have not heard of this issue before, but can assure you that we'll review it and fix anything that is not working right." And in this lot, right across from the meters, there's also been similar complaints of people not receiving the correct change from this machine. People at Pleasantville hoping something will be done soon.
You should get out, or I eat you myself.
Are you ready to scream? Well, this is just the preview of what you can expect at the 19th consecutive year of the Scared by the Sound Haunted House that's located at the historic Playland Amusement Park.
Terrifying. Yeah, it was pretty terrifying. It was really scary.
And these are just some brave souls that have walked through the 12,000 square foot haunted house.
Kids were petrified, but we had a lot of fun.
And now picture this. It's a dark haunted house maze customized with different rooms that consist of different themes.
It's like a psych ward.
That was really
creepy.
Doctor's lady!
And in these rooms, all the terrifying characters are awaiting for you.
And then there was an autopsy going on, and they want to kill you and kind of like do an autopsy with your own body.
The haunted house takes about 30 to 40 minutes to get through before you run out to a cemetery where zombies await you. And it's all to get your Halloween season adrenaline rush.
It is scary, and you really feel that you are in different scenarios of like a movie, like inside a movie.
In Rybrook, Jessica Vallejo, Fios One News. As you can see in this video, there is no flooding at this time, but they can be slippery, and that's due to falling leaves. And although the winds are gusting, I have not encountered down power lines or trees. People are encouraged to stay indoors during the storm.